I'm Kathy Elkins. I'm the Life Manager at Premier Marketing. And today I wanted to do something a little different that I haven't done in the past. But with me today, I have a special guest from Assurity Life. I have Jeff McClendon. He is their
Senior
sales manager. Thank you very much. Good morning, Jeff. How are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. You know what? I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
I do want to go over some questions with you today and interview a little bit, if that's going to be okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
On some progresses with life insurance and with Assurity and see, answer some questions maybe that some of the other people might have. Mm-hmm. So start with the first question is basically tell me a little bit about Assurity Life and how Assurity is different from other carriers.
Yeah, absolutely. So Assurity is a wonderful mutual company. We're based not too far away, Lincoln, Nebraska. So good Midwestern values. We have roots that date back, Kathy, to the 1890s.
Wow.
So we've been doing this for quite a long time. One thing that I always like to point out we're extremely prideful of is we are a certified B Corporation.
That's amazing.
And it is a very, very rigorous and strenuous set of standards that we have to abide by to get that certified B Corp status. So something we're very, very proud of, and it kind of sets us apart in a industry where there's so much competition out there.
Well, that's huge. That's good information to know. You know, with Assurity, one thing I've always liked about everybody when I call down there is how much support and effort they put into everything. So really good, people, teammates down there working well with us. They work well with the agents. So kudos to you guys on that. That's wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is a blessing. Assurity is a wonderful company. In the relationship that we have created here, I don't want to use the term partnership, but I mean, in essence, that's what it is. I'm here to try to help you out in your business. You're providing feedback, giving me ideas that I can take back to Assurity. So that type of relationship is exactly what we look forward to.
So Jeff, how are agents using your products today to succeed?
That's a great question, Kathy. So, Assurity being a mutual company, we have the ability to get creative in our product offerings. It doesn't take us a long, long time like some of our competitors to be able to pull off products. So what the agents that are doing today that are selling with Assurity, they're selling them with us because we have a robust portfolio of both individual life and health products. And an interesting thing that you and I have talked about before is each and every one of our products, Kathy, has a lot of riders available. And the thing that I love about that is it gives you the ability to truly customize the coverage to meet your client's needs. So it's not just a term policy that's going to pay out in the event of premature death. And you can have a term policy and you can add child riders, spousal riders. There's living benefits that are available. And so you truly get to be, the ability to customize that coverage. And I think that kind of sets us apart. So the agents that are writing love that aspect, that we've got a solid portfolio, very well-priced products, and being able to customize them for their customers.
That's wonderful because a lot of clients are looking for those today. 10 years ago is amazing. The agents didn't even know what to ask for. And now the clients are asking them for what they're looking for. And that's wonderful. You can give them the full package, the full boat, everything they're looking for. So wonderful. Next question for you. What do you recommend for a new agent when they get their agent code? What to do?
So my recommendation, the number one spot that an agent should go to once they get appointed with Assurity is to our agent portal, our agent website, which is called AssureLink. I advise you to go out there, get extremely familiar with that website. AssureLink has all of our product, our marketing material. You can find out your case statuses. That has in-force information on there as well as our illustration software is accessible, e-apps. So it is that one-stop place that I always advise agents, especially newer agents, get extremely familiar with it, learn how to navigate it, because it's inevitable that client's going to ask you a question, especially if you're in the meeting with them. Client's going to ask you a question. You don't want to be fumbling around on a website. So familiarize yourself with that website. In addition, Assurity makes available a online quoter, what we call a quick quoter. So it's what I use when I'm on the road, when I'm out in the field, utilizing the quick quoter. So get familiar with our website, get familiar with the quick quoter and our product portfolio.
Going to your website is amazing how much information you do have on each product, sales ideas on each product. Every time that you're looking for additional quick answers to a product, using their website is going to be the best option for you today.
Yeah. And we continually update it, Kathy. So we're always putting new material out there, specifically marketing material. There are probably more consumer pieces out there on our website today than we've had since I've joined Assurity. So there is a lot of demand for consumer pieces out there.
Nice. Yes,
and
there
I
is.
love it, especially if it's a one-pager. I'm not a big fan of 3, 4, 5-page, consumer.
They're not going to read it.
Yeah, let's make it one page. Let's,
Because that's what everyone's asking for today. They're calling in, the agents are looking for it. They need to be able to give their clients something tangible to hold on to, something that they can understand their product a little bit better about. So I love it. Yep,
Sure.
go to the website. What is that website again?
It is assurelink.assurity.com.
Pretty easy. Okay, Jeff, this is a big question for you because I get a lot of calls on this. So the last couple years with COVID, agents are calling in all the time asking, how has COVID impacted the insurance business in the industry? How has it affected? I want your information a little bit about it.
Yeah,
So-
COVID, as horrible as this pandemic has been, I think there's some positives that have come out of it. And I know that sounds odd, but let me explain. Insurance companies in general, I've been in this business almost 25 years now. In my personal opinion on insurance companies have been behind on the technology front for some time. What COVID has done is it's pushed all of us to embrace technology to make the process quicker, faster, simpler, but most importantly, more user-friendly for the agents as well as the consumers. So you think about the e-application process, e-signatures, being able to perfect that, being forced to perfect that, because our goal was to help agents in the field that were still out there working, whether it was in person, virtually, Zoom, over the phone, whatever. We wanted to give them the tools and resources they need to continue to write business. And so thankfully, Assurity was already in a really good spot because almost our entire portfolio, Kathy, as you know, includes non-medical, simplified, accelerated underwriting. So we were already in a pretty good spot when it comes to that. Another thing, and I get this question a lot about claims, claims experience as it pertains to COVID. And I think every carrier, of course, is going to be different.
Right.
It's not hard to find the data out there about how many deaths were related to COVID and such. But, within Assurity's demographic, we were able to embrace the pandemic, meaning really think deep about what we needed to do in the future to make the whole insurance transaction quicker, simpler, easier.
Nice.
If we can do that, if we can accomplish that, then we can start knocking away at that number of Americans that are out there that are underinsured or not insured at all.
When COVID came out as a pandemic, we had more calls coming in than ever, looking for ideas how to get out in front of the clients now, because you don't want to go door to door. You don't want to be in their house. How do I get them to sign a piece of paper without giving them my PIN? Things like that. So being able to do those e-applications, being able to do it not face-to-face, but they can do it over Zoom or just over the telephone, talking to them. I mean, just that extra technology push has made a world of difference. I see more and more agents completing the online application process with ease and doing better than what they ever thought they could do. So wonderful.
Yeah, we are launching a full suite of digital insurance products this year and in the future.
How nice.
So we're talking about not only the ability to quote and do the application, but the potential to get an instant decision. So if you're virtually meeting with a customer, being able to, by the end of that 15, 20-minute appointment, say, hey, Kathy, congratulations, you're approved. Here's your premium.
Yes.
Copy of your policy will be sent out to you. That is what makes me extremely excited. So coming out of the pandemic, all the impacts of COVID, there's a light at the end of this tunnel, and it's looking pretty positive.
I love that. You guys put a lot of effort into what you're doing and into the technology. I love that.
Yeah.
Yep, you didn't just sit back and just wait to see what's going to happen. So I really love that. And just knowing that everything's moving at a fast pace, that's wonderful. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited for that.
Absolutely.
So Jeff, one of the last questions I want to ask you is, what advice would you give to any insurance agent today?
I have some advice, and this is advice that was given to me early in my career, and that is field underwriting, Kathy, is so important in the overall process. Understanding we can look at somebody and get an idea of build and weight and such, but you have no clue what's going on inside somebody
True.
to be able to effectively quote them. So field underwriting involves asking those tough questions, asking what medications they're on, about their health history, really digging in, because the goal is to be able to give them a quote to the best of our ability that would match their health status. And I think setting that expectation, doing the work in the field while you're meeting or talking with that customer, just makes the rest of the process so much easier and so much better. So setting that expectation not only about, hey, I think you're going to get a preferred risk class with this company, then it becomes, hey, I think you're going to get a preferred risk class. You may get a phone call from the company. If they have questions that came up in the underwriting process, they may reach out to you over the phone. Expect that, and that's okay. Go ahead and give them that information. So setting the expectation, setting the time expectation, and being a valuable resource. A week, 2 weeks, a month down the road, right? They may have questions. You want to instill in them that, hey, this is a long-term relationship that we have, and I want you to come back to me with questions if you have any. Yeah.
We offer a life pre-screen form here for our agents to use, and it goes in a little bit of depth of not just their health history, but their family history too. Height and weight, if they've lost weight, if they gained weight, anything there to help them, because you never know. 1 pound could throw you from a preferred to a standard rating. And it's nice to know that before you go into it.
Yeah.
And you can't just walk into a sales appointment and figure out you're going to be a preferred and then have egg on your face when you come back and they got a standard, or they didn't tell you about all their medication and give them a table rating. So I love that answer. Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful. Thanks everybody for being able to join us and review this. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to your team, your life team. We're here to help you and support you in there. Assurity, you guys are really great for helping us out there too. So if you need to reach out to Assurity, please do that too.
Yeah, we love talking to you all.
So thanks everybody. Have a great day. Appreciate it.